Okay, we're live. Live at 5. Let's just straighten out the camera. Right, before I do straighten out the camera, what we're doing today is that pile there. It's getting much smaller. That was full of component parts, and over the last few live streams, we've gradually been working through that little pile, and the end is in sight for the whole pile, really, but certainly for the T-bar, sterling silver T-bar pendants. Right, there we go. I think you'll be able to see what we're doing. Right, welcome to Robertson Co. Welcome to London. A little live jewellery making session, live at 5, late as usual. It's closer to 6. I'm going to turn on the YouTube copyright-free music. Looks like YouTube's launched a lot of new music since yesterday. We were going into Christmas songs and all sorts, isn't it? Right, it's live at 5. It's Friday. It's the end of the week. We've live streamed. I've been live streaming every day for days. We've nearly cracked this little corner of the bench. Today, we're trying. Never tried this before. I've tried Brewdog beers before. Always really strong beers, not just in percentage terms. They always taste really strong. Scottish, I think. Brewed in. Is that Elon? E-L-L-O-N. Elon. Elon. So yeah, Brewdog Grind. Coffee stout. Made with ethically sourced coffee. United we stand for better beer. Fiercely defiant and independent. Brewed by baristas. So yeah, I've always quite liked Brewdog beers, but you can't drink too much of them because it's like rocket fuel. Made in Scotland, I think. The only things I've ever read about Brewdog are terrible about the company. They do not get the beer always gets good reviews, obviously, but all you hear about and read about is how awful they are as a business. But you know, what business is that size? I think it was because they set themselves out initially. They set their stall out about being this ethically righteous thing, and turned out they're a bunch of arseholes. The beer's great though, just don't work for them. So I've read. Can't believe everything you read in the tabloids, can you? But yeah, we're trying Brewdog Grind Coffee Stout. Obviously, all those bad reviews didn't put me off buying this stuff. I'm expecting this to be strong like all the other Brewdog beers. That's really good. Doesn't taste like coffee stout whatsoever. What does that taste like? It's really sweet. Tastes sort of like cough sweets. Yeah, that's really nice. Do you know what that reminds me of? The red wine and Coca-Cola mix. The ultimate red wine cocktail. Yeah, that's good. Tastes nothing. I put it in a Guinness glass because it's stout apparently, but yeah, it tastes nothing like stout, and you get the little hint of coffee, but it's more like the same way you get a hint of coffee and Coca-Cola. I could drink that like Coca-Cola. Right, enough about beer. I recommend that if you like. I'll tell you what it reminds me of. What's the chocolate porter? Is that by Fuller's? I think it's by who does London Pride. I think there's stuff called chocolate porter. That's what this tastes like. Good. Right, what we need to do, I've made a load of T-bars and I've sort of soldered together in previous live streams. We soldered these together. Let me give you a close up. Turn the music up. These are bales for these T-bars, which are in various states of polish. So we need to add one of these to one of these. And then I might try with this little pile of parts here. Maybe we'll see how many we've got left. And if we get time, I might try and make a couple more T-bar pendants. What is going on with this music? Is it all like this? This is the new YouTube music. It's just like someone playing bass guitar. This does not get better. Right, let's crack on. Right, so first of all, I just got to attach a bail using a jump ring to these, and then they're ready for polishing. I found some made up already as well yesterday in yesterday's live stream, which are here. So they go on the pile. So I'm just going to use some flat pliers. That's scrap. Yeah, these are scrap. I've had a habit of, like, when things are no good, throwing them there, and now I'm actually tidying up and finding things that I should have put in the scrap pot a long time ago. That's not actually the scrap pot, that is stuff without solder on. That's sterling silver without solder that we can melt down. I think all of these are knackered. Alright, spoke too soon, there's one good one. No, it's not a good one. It's on the pile for a reason. It doesn't line up. I'll just tighten this one up. Pliers, and I'll show you what we're actually doing here. So all I'm doing is using a jump ring. You can see the jump ring because it's shinier than the rest. So yeah, we're just attaching a bail. So the necklace goes through the bail, the chain necklace. And that's it. So we just got to add one of these, and then these they need pre-polishing. And then invariably there's some marks that then need sorting out. It's amazing how long these relatively, what seem like quick and simple jobs, how long it adds up to. It's very easy to look at a little pile of bits and think, well, that's 10 minutes work, and it's actually 10 hours. And that's no exaggeration, because it's a little pile of bits on the corner of the bench. If you go back about 10 days live stream, it didn't look like much, and it's taken 10 days worth of live streaming, maybe more, just to turn the component parts into not even finished pieces of jewelry ready for finishing. I did actually there is a video of me going to a Brewdog pub in Camden somewhere. I remember many years ago. There was a YouTube video. I don't know if it's still there. It was in a back street in Camden. I think they, from memory, I think they'd taken over an existing. Was it an existing? I think it might. I don't know. I can't remember. No, I think it was either. Actually, I can't remember if it was an existing pub they'd taken over and were just selling Brewdog, or if it was a shop they'd taken over. I think it was an existing. It was a tiny little place. I think it was an existing, you know, a pub that previously existed, and they'd taken it on just to sell Brewdog drinks. It's a popular spot. There's another one in, I've been to the other one in, I'm not sure if it's still there because I haven't been there in a couple of years, but there was one on Clerkenwell Road, in Clerkenwell, which was a completely different kind of interior design to the one in Camden. Completely different. Different crowd in those two areas. It's on Clerkenwell Road, just opposite where the is it the Zeta Townhouse. I'm not sure what's the hotel at the front called. Is it just called the Zeta or the Z or something? And the modern pantry. And the social place is just behind it. If you're in the area, I'd go to the Zeta Townhouse if that's still a thing. Although I don't know if they sell beer. They must sell beer in there. They don't sell Brewdog beer in there. But who knows what's still there. It's been a crazy couple of years, hasn't it? the problem with all these places in the centre of London, well, not the problem, just I guess it depends how you look at it, but what tends to happen is usually somewhere quite crusty becomes cool. You know, like Clerkenwell or Dalston. I mean, but originally Camden was probably the original, not Brixton. But yeah, they become quite neglected, and then they become cool. But then, as soon as they become cool, they become popular, and then it sort of leads to gentrification. And it kind of loses its cool. But then, you know, it does. Does regenerate the area. But I suppose people and businesses get priced out, left behind. And I guess the cycle starts all over again, albeit slowly. Spitalfields is kind of another example of that. Brick Lane's kind of somehow limping along. Luckily the bagel shops were just far enough away from the whole regeneration of Spitalfields not to. And that little market. Although there's still fancy chocolate shops and what have you there. Wonder how all the curry houses are doing. Have to bring back Robert's London soon, won't we? See what's happened. Now the coast is clear. Oh right, it's not speak too soon now. Yeah, the same thing happened to Borough Market as well. It did revert back to its former self in 2020. I'll use that date range rather than the words, just in case. Yeah, 2020-21 there was no tourists, so it had to become a produce market again, and it did, and it was great. But it quickly flipped back. Well, I just need some more jump rings. I used to like it when you could go and buy game birds and all that in the season, and when it was a season produce market, but then, you know, I didn't buy enough to obviously, and neither did anyone else, for those traders to pay the rent. So they're all selling street food to Asian tourists instead. Run out of bits. Right, I need to make a couple more. We need to make a couple more bales. Let's make a couple more pendants first, so we can use the good rings. Let's have some more. I do like this stuff. The Brewdog grind. They were doing a deal on, like, you could buy 4 of them for the price of 3, but you never know, do you? Should have now. If I'd have gone for that, probably would have been awful. But I just got the 1. Should have got more. Right. I've got some silver wire here. Let me show. Here we go. Sterling silver wire. So just cut this. I'm going to make 2 centimetre versions. Maybe I'll make one of each, 2 centimetre, 2.5, and a 3 centimetre. Cut this into lengths, add a ring to it, 2 rings to each one, and then I think that's going to be the end of. I'm going to make it the end of that pile of rings, because then each one will need a bale, and then I'll just keep whatever there are with the stock for the next batch. So this will be hopefully this will be the last live stream making T-bar pendants for a while. I'm hoping the stock I've made will last through the festive season, which, believe it or not, is underway already. I actually, a customer purchased a pair of earrings, which I didn't realise were available. We have a pair of silver earrings that I'd run out of, so they were you know, they were 0, the stock was 0, but I didn't realise that we did them in gold-plated silver as well. So the gold-plated ones were still for sale. Someone obviously, we only sell what we haven't got. So instantly someone purchased the gold-plated version. So I contacted them, said, look, I've got to make them, they'll be a week. Do you want a refund or can you wait? Are they urgent? Well, I didn't, because I'm too, as you can tell, I don't have the attitude to deal with customers, so I got told ChatGPT what I wanted to articulate, and it said it very nice. It's a better human being than I am. So yeah, but anyway, the customer said, yeah, that's fine, they're a Christmas gift. Whoa. Yeah, there are people Christmas shopping already. Which in today's, I think the sooner you do it right, in all previous years, I would have recommended people that we don't have sales because I can't make the stuff fast enough. I've never had one, and until I can make the stock fast enough, I'm never going to have one. But the Black Friday deals are, it's a good time to get your Christmas shopping. One, because you get a good deal. Some of them are just fabricated, but you know, you might, a lot of websites give 5 or 10%. If you want Robertson Co stuff, though, don't hold out because it doesn't happen. But the reason it's such a good time is because you've got it out of the way, because it's not going to get cheaper before Christmas. Everyone gets really angry. Everyone wants everything really quickly, and everything's really slow. The post is slow, customer service everywhere is slow. It's just, people can't, businesses, even the biggest businesses struggle with the uptick in volume. So yeah, my advice is get it out of the way, Black Friday, payday weekend, November, and then chill. We always get people like 2 days before Christmas, like when they're not going to get anything at all, and they want to know if they can, have something custom made or custom engraved, or they want customization. They're not going to get anything. It's nuts, every year. But I suppose if you've never worked in retail or never worked in mail order, if you don't know, you don't know. Just think you push a button on Amazon and it turns up the next day for, every other day of the year, so why wouldn't it on the 24th of December? But also people are becoming slightly I don't think as time goes on people get less entitled or more intelligent. And it's so easy to get on the internet now. Push a button on the phone. Back in the day, there was like you needed a PhD in computer science just to get to Google. You could be blind, and you just get Siri to do it, couldn't you? You could do it with your eyes shut. There's one button on the phone. Siri or Alexa or whoever, your AI assistant, will just do it for you. It's not going to end well, probably, but something's going to happen. Yeah, ChatGPT is phenomenal at dealing with customers. Although I've had a few where it has been a bit of a learning curve for it. It's got the ump of a couple of them. Do you know what? I think most people don't even know. They don't know they're dealing with AI. They don't realise how far it's come. It's coming for them. Yeah, they don't realise that they're actually interacting with artificial intelligence. We haven't got the voice one, but you can have telephone conversations with it. You'd never know. It's unhumanly patient, I suppose, that gives it away. Unhumanly articulate. But I suppose you can prompt it to be whatever you want. Whatever accent you want, whatever regional version of the language you want. The only real people that are gonna, it's actually really helpful, but the only people that are not gonna like it are the individuals on like the spectrum of personality disorders that want to fight. They want to have a fight with someone. They're in trouble right now. You go to the supermarket and it's you can't have a fight with the machine. Go online, you can't have a fight with the AI. The Karens. That's probably why they're all out in the street making Carol memes. They've lost all their source of... they can't bully anyone in shops anymore. Online. Out on the street doing it. Can you hear the sirens already? It's early Friday night, just getting started. was a fatal stabbing actually down the road this week, not far from here. Well, I say not far, it's far enough. Luckily, far enough away. Half hour away. So I hear on the news, which is best not to listen to. Although one story that piqued my interest today was a teenage boy got arrested for felling the oldest tree somewhere. So what was that about? I didn't look into it, but yeah, some schoolboys cut down. It's not funny. Don't laugh. What was that about? It's quite the oldest sycamore tree in the world is going to be massive. Like cutting that thing down, no, like it's going to need some equipment. That's going to need like a chainsaw, I would imagine. Seems like a strange story. Maybe I should look into that one. See what that was all about. What was he thinking? I've had enough of that oldest tree in the world. We'll deal with it. It's looking at me funny. Yeah, got arrested for chopping down a tree. That's the first thing I'm going to look up when I finish doing this. What was that nutter up to? Right, let's put some more gas in this. I want to know how he did it and the motivation. Sounds to me like someone wants to build a car park or something and they paid the kid to go and do it, doesn't it? Why would a 16-year-old boy fell a tree for fun in the middle of the night? Seems like an odd story. But yeah, I only heard the headline. So it might be nonsense. But yeah, the only way I'd be cutting down trees when I was 16 years old is if you paid me. Then I'd have gone and done it. So maybe the tree was in the way of planning permission for something. Yeah, I suppose he's too young to go to prison. Proper prison. This one is not going well. You'd think after the amount I've made, and just in the last few days, I'd have this nailed by now, wouldn't you? I've made at least 30 of them just this week alone. Still coming out wonky. It's okay. Let's have some more of this. Make them look straight. Tastes like chocolate. So it's supposed to taste like. It's got milk in it. Doesn't say what it's supposed to taste like. too much flux on these tweezers, it's losing it. If I've got any mess in it, I'm going to thin this down a bit, it's too thick. This was purple, and it's lost its colour. Still moving out of these tweezers. Slightly wonky. Last one. And then it's getting quite warm. It's been a warm day here in town. Sunny all day. Unseasonably warm. T-shirt and shorts wearing actually today. Yeah, it's unseasonably warm in here. Now I'm soldering. tweezers are not quite, they're all covered in the, I was using that flux really a bit too thick there, and it's affecting how tweezers close. I'll do this one. To rotate this one, there's a bit too much solder on the side where I was applying the heat. So if we switch sides, you can draw that solder through using the heat. Right, this needs more gas. I think this is right. Both the torch and the can. Alright, so I've got more. Right, now we need 5 bales for these T-bars. And hopefully that is the end of T-bar production for a few weeks. Hopefully a few months. I don't normally sit here listening to classical music, like it's going to come across that we're very cultured here, isn't it? We're not. It's the copyright-free music. Let's get those on a ring in the pickle, because I still haven't changed the pickle. getting hot. Right, I'll pull out the T-bar, show you what we've made, and hopefully, apart from adding the remaining component, well, actually, there's a lot of work left to do with those, but that's enough. That's all we can do from this view live streaming. I haven't got a camera set up on the polishing setup, so one day. The live streams are gaining traction. I'm getting at least 2 views, which is better than 1 or none. Right, here we go. So we've got, oh, the music's perfect timing there. Oh no, it's not. I thought that was the grand finale. It's still building on it. So 2 centimetre, 2.5 centimetre and 3 centimetre. They still need a little bit more pickling and obviously pre-polishing. And one of the bales attached. So yeah, let's go back in the pickle. Half an hour in there or so. Don't want to leave them too long because it does, you need to leave them in there long enough to get all of the oxides off and flux. But in our experience, if you leave it in the pickle too long, it does weaken the solder. It weakens it if you're going to do more work on them. Like when we're straightening out the rings, you can feel it. They won't snap off, but you can just feel it. If we leave, it's really noticeable on the batches of rings. If we leave a large batch of rings in there, I've done it a few times. I've put them in there and then forgotten all about it and just left it overnight. And with that batch of rings, more of them than normal, the solder joint will fail when you're resizing them. Like probably twice as many. So yeah, it definitely has an effect on the solder. Someone with a PhD in material science will probably tell you what that pickle does to whatever the zinc or what have you, the alloys in the silver solderers. Right, with that, it's Friday night. We've drunk all the beer. So yeah, let's call it a night. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next live stream. Oh, we've done an hour. Toodles.